Hey everyone, and welcome back to Digitally Twisted Games. Outlaws, good to see you all as well. And if you're not an outlaw, that's fine. Go over to Digitally Twisted Outlaws and see our channel. Anyways, boom! On to Cyberpunk 2077. My first impressions. Fantastic storyline. Absolutely loved it. Got involved. Still playing the game. Jay and I are actually going to take a break from it, and we're going to look through a bunch of mods, put it all in there, and see which ones are great to enhance the game and which ones are kind of and we're going to review some of those. Once we're done with that, then we're going to jump into it, and then we'll take you guys along for our adventure. That also being said, Cyberpunk 2077 has huge potential, has a fantastic foundation to build almost limitless DLC. Now, that's not a behavior I want to, reward, nor do I want to encourage, but to be honest with you guys, it's there. There's a huge amount of potential in the foundation of this game where CD Projekt Red could continue to build DLC after DLC, patch after patch on that foundation. What do I mean by that foundation? I mean the huge amount of emptiness on that map. Okay, I have to drive like 3 kilometers, sometimes 5 kilometers just to go in between missions. And once I do that mission, there's not a whole lot to do. Like, sometimes I just run through the streets every once in a while, hoping I find a gang attacking another gang. That's like a freaking holiday right there when a gang's attacking another gang because I get to shoot everybody. Or they chase after me and I have to whip out the katana and go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But anyways, that's like a gold mine for something to do because, let's be honest, even after all this time, all these patches, not a lot to do when you're not doing the few side missions there are and the main storyline. Main storyline side missions, lots of fun. Is the game still buggy? Yes, it is. Is it anywhere near as bad as when it first came out? Nope. But anyways, we won't get into that right now too much. So what I mean by that, having a huge foundation, is that they've got all this empty space, all this city, all this interesting things about it that I would like to explore more. And mind you, I'm like 20 hours into the storyline. Our storyline / side missions. And I still feel like there's just so much more potential to be discovered, and there's just so much opportunity for CD Projekt Red to expand upon the game. So that's my first initial impressions. I also think it's ridiculous I had to buy the game a year ago, let it sit in my Steam library, because I had a long-term plan, and just let patch after patch stack up until the point where I saw this latest one, the patch 1.52, where I saw that they gave you more options with your romance partner, or you have more interaction with your romance partner. Which leads me to my main gripe with these guys. Why the heck do I have to go find mods in order to romance some of these romance options? I remember Mass Effect. You had like 8. You could basically, as Commander Shepard, you could go through the entire crew. You had tons of options. Yeah, they try to do the virtue signaling crap that nobody really cares about. Like, oh, you can't romance this person if you romance that person. Oh, it's like, throw that trash out the airlock, please. But there's only 4 in a modern game. It came out in 2020. Okay? And I only have 4 choices. And people they called out CD Projekt Red like, why did you make Julia only romanceable with a female V? Never mind that. You can't only romance one girl if you're straight. If you're gay, you can romance the guy. Or if you're a lesbian, you can romance one girl. And if you're a straight woman, you can romance one guy. What if are you serious? And it's like, I'm pretty certain that's all we're ever going to get. And that's lame and pathetic. You are in Night City. The place is huge. There are tons of chicks and dudes for the players to choose from. Why did you limit it to only 4? And then I have to go to a mod in order to unlock Julia. I'm playing a game. I want to have my escapism. I want video games, people forget about this. Video games start off as like an escape. Like a challenge, or like you playing your fantasy. Like I remember back when like video games were awesome. Like we just kept like, oh wow, like look, we can fly in this one. Oh, we can jump in this car in this one. Oh, we can drive a tank. And oh, we can lead an army. It's like, it's a fantasy. That's all video games are. Just people living their fantasies. And it's like, at this day and era, there's no excuse unless the people are just trying to write a very specific story, okay, which I don't think they can use as an excuse for Cyberpunk 2077. There's no excuse why you can't have a wide variety of options, okay? Romance is included. I'm not just talking about romance, I'm talking about cars, customization, all that stuff. Like, why can't I change the color of my clothes? At least I haven't discovered it. So, yeah. Again, that's a lot of potential for DLC just right there alone. Now, according to this article and this little video that was playing in front of me, CD Projekt Red supposedly has learned their lesson, and they're taking their time with the DLC, and they're making sure it's perfect before they release it. Hopefully they learned a lesson. But I have also heard that it is the only DLC that they're going to release, and that's it. Now, however, that's been alluded to, but it's also been said by other people from their studio that there will be more DLC. But honestly, from my initial impressions and what I always heard about Cyberpunk, what they promised, I think they should ride this out for a long time. At least a few more years, okay? I think they have enough of a base to build off of to put DLC for like a decade. Like, look at Skyrim. Skyrim's been around a long time. Skyrim's going to continue to be around for a long time. It's not going anywhere. It's got so much potential. Modders mod the crap out of it. And no, I should not have to go rely on the modding community in order to make use of my game. We're going to, because I want to have a good time with it. We want to review some of these crazy mods we see, but that shouldn't be what we have to do. All right. Outlaws, everyone else, we'll see you guys next time. And if you're wondering who Outlaws are, go check our other channel, Digitally Twisted Outlaws. You're going to see me work towards the 100-man Dragon Slayer challenge I'm working towards for Guinness Book of World Records. Maybe even more. We'll see. But check out that channel too. You can see it in the description, the channel description below, or our channel description based off of our homepage. Anyways, good to see you all here. Stand by. We'll do more Cyberpunk content and actually playthroughs. We'll see you next time.